Hey guys, it's Kevin with Knox Auto Armor. Just want to go over some frequently asked questions for you, stuff we talk about a lot when we're going over PPF installs and kind of what it all entails. First off, what is PPF? PPF is a clear film, thermoplastic polyurethane, commonly known as TPU. It is a clear defense film that is designed to stick over the surface of paint that will stop impact damage. Unlike something like a wax or a coating, this TPU, PPF, is designed to stop impact damage, preventing your vehicle from getting chipped up, heavily scratched up, things of that nature. PPF is the highest level of protection you can get for your vehicle, the best option at really preserving your paint and resale value. The most frequent question we get is, how much does something like this cost? Before we go into just price, let's talk about value. And the reason for getting PPF is to preserve the value of your vehicle, for keeping your vehicle in its original condition with original paint systems. A custom metallic color or a really high-end paint, unique paint system, it's nearly impossible to match that original paint color. So those factors all play into the value of what you're preserving when you get something like PPF. So next up with price is the material. Not all PPF is made equal. We've all seen yellowing, nasty PPF. This type of service is more honed in for full coverage and invisible install. And with that, you need a much higher quality film. We use the best films in the industry. We offer Autobahn and Steck films. We strive for invisible installs like we have on this F-150 here. This truck has a full front end kit installed. It might be hard to tell, and that's exactly what we strive for. And a lot of that has to do with the material that we used. We have packages that have minimal coverage that just hone in on a small area of, like, let's say the front end, that start as low as around $1,500 and go all the way up to a full coverage. If you were to do something like this full truck, could range somewhere between the $8,000 and $9,000 to do a full vehicle. So it's really important to be able to go over coverage areas, the end result you're really striving for, the longevity, how it's going to be taken care of. We really like to have a quick conversation with everyone to hone in the price just for you. Next most common asked question is, how long does something like this take? Our most popular kit is a full front end kit, which is mirror caps and everything in front of it fully covered. Something like this, depending on the difficulty level, let's say this truck is like a medium difficulty, takes around 3 to 4 days. Cars that have more complexity, require more film, are going to take a little bit longer. When is the right time to get PPF, and when should I start considering getting PPF? Our timeframes have been pushed up. You should start considering what PPF kit you're going to get before you even purchase the vehicle. The earlier you can get PPF on the car, the better it's going to be at preserving your paint, and the better the result is going to be. So a big factor on when is the prep work that needs to go in. The more damaged the front end is before I have to bring that paint back to original condition, before I can seal it in with PPF, the more that gets in the way of a clearer finish. So just like this truck has 260 miles on it, brand new, first thing he did was get PPF installed and has been planning to do that before he bought the truck. That's how I would go about getting PPF. Another common question is, how long does this last? These PPFs are rated for 10 years of use. Now, factors to consider are, really depends on use and how it's cared for, how often it sits in the sun, all play big factors into how long your PPF will last, but these films are rated for and warranted for 10 years. Another common question is, how do I maintain PPF? So we always recommend hand washing your vehicle. You should be hand washing your vehicle once every 2 weeks to no later than once a month is recommended. While PPF has a hydrophobic top layer, so it acts similar to as if your car was waxed or ceramic coated, it really helps keep itself clean and from staining. We are one of the only shops in Knoxville that also has mobile detailing, so we can help you out with that. You can bring your vehicle in here, and as long as the chemicals are all within the automotive industry, keeping your PPF clean and maintained is fairly easy. Hopefully this has answered the questions that you have about PPF. We strongly believe that PPF is the ultimate best option at preserving and protecting your vehicle. We've chosen the best brands in the industry to do the job and help us with that. With the best warranties. We pride ourselves in our work and treating every car in here like it's our own, and we care about the details, the finish, the end result, the aftercare. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to go into more detail for you. Let's get your vehicle protected.